Have you ever heard of a stone that witnessed history? It's not just a stone, but a witness to the most sacred oath between Joshua and the people of Israel. Here, Joshua declared a powerful truth that changed the course of their history. Imagine standing there, hearing the oath echoing through the heavens. So, what does this covenant mean to you today? The answer will surprise you. In the valley of Shechem, where Mount Ebal and Mount Gerizim stand tall, the Israelites were summoned to hear Joshua's most important words. Joshua, a leader full of faith, reminded the people of the blessings God had given and the loyalty they must uphold. He set a large stone as a witness, symbolizing the covenant between the Israelites and God. With nature as its witness, Shechem became a place not only sacred, but also a symbol of commitment and hope. Archaeological discoveries here have revealed incredible relics. From where Joshua once stood to the artifacts of ancient people, Shechem sits at the heart of the Promised Land, a strategic crossroads of history and spirituality in the Bible. Here, the cool flowing waters serve as a reminder of the life and grace that God promised to His people. Today, Shechem still stands, where history and modern life intertwine, reminding us of ancient stories full of meaning. From above, the land of Shechem tells its story, a tale of faith, hope, and loyalty. Open your Bible and revisit this story. Shechem still speaks, reminding us to live according to our covenant with God. Shechem lies at the heart of Canaan, nestled between Mount Gerizim and Mount Ebal, a place of both strategic and sacred importance. Here, Abraham built an altar marking the land God promised to his descendants. It was a meaningful beginning. Shechem was not only sacred, but also a vital stop on ancient trade routes. Shechem's central location made it a crossroads of culture, commerce, and faith. After conquering Canaan, Joshua gathered the Israelites here to renew their sacred covenant with God. The Israelites recited blessings from Mount Gerizim and curses from Mount Ebal, a ceremony that tied their faith to God. Archaeological excavations at Shechem uncovered the foundations of ancient walls, testifying to the land's rich history. Researchers believe they found the Grand Temple of Shechem, a site of significant rituals. Notably, archaeologists believe they've identified the stone Joshua used as a witness to the covenant. Ancient texts have helped us better understand Shechem's historical and sacred role in the Bible. Shechem is not just a location, but a symbol of faith and covenant with God. It endures through time. To this day, Shechem remains a destination for pilgrims seeking connection to faith and history. The story of Shechem reminds us that in every trial, there is a promise of hope and faith. The altar at Shechem is not just stone and earth, but a testament to the eternal connection between man and God. Like the river that flows endlessly, the faith at Shechem continues to flow through generations. Shechem, between two mountains, is a vivid testament to the covenants that shaped faith and history. The story of Shechem continues, for each of us carries the power to renew God's covenants within us. Shechem remains a sacred crossroads where faith meets hope and history merges with the future. Shechem is not just a land, but a place where the soul and heart find strength in faith. Like a compass, Shechem is a spiritual guidepost, reminding us of enduring values. Ancient records of Shechem give us a clearer perspective on the history and faith tied to this land. Shechem opens the doors of history and faith, inviting us to explore and connect more deeply. The journey to Shechem is not just geographical but spiritual, bringing us closer to God. At Shechem, nature and faith converge, reminding us of the eternal love and promises of God. Shechem is not just a story of the past, but a lesson of faith and love we carry into the present. Imagine the large stone under the sacred tree at Shechem, where Joshua raised it as a witness. This stone is not just an object. It is a living witness to the oath of the Israelites. Shechem, a land of history and faith, where solemn oaths resonated with dignity. Recent discoveries at Shechem uncovered a strange stone structure, much like the one in the Bible. This stone's strategic position is near the area known as the Sacred Tree. Archaeologists found evidence of ritual activities, affirming the sacred significance of this site. Imagine thousands of Israelites gathered, with Joshua reciting the sacred oath. It was a moment where history and faith intertwined in a miraculous way. According to Joshua 24:26-27, the stone is a witness to the covenant of the Israelites. The memory of sacred rituals here still burns brightly through time. Shechem, where the light of faith shines through generations. Joshua, the strong leader, chose this stone to mark the sacred oath. Under the starry sky, the stone stands as a silent witness to history. This stone is a living symbol of faith, history, and oaths. The stone stands still, immovable, as an eternal witness to the unforgettable oaths. Shechem is not just a place, but a living testimony to a sacred legacy. The Bible records that this stone heard every oath, proving the loyalty of God's people. Peace and sanctity converge here at the witness stone of Joshua. The sacred flame once burned here as an eternal reminder. Archaeologists are still uncovering the mysteries Shechem holds. Imagine Joshua carving on the stone with the admiring gaze of the people. Under the sunset, this stone still stands, a witness of time. The stone and the Bible, two witnesses to faith and loyalty to the covenant. Shechem, where sacred light spreads, a reminder of unwavering faith. Shechem lies between Mount Ebal and Mount Gerizim, where Joshua called the Israelites to renew their covenant with God. Joshua set up a stone as a witness, reminding the Israelites of their promise to remain faithful to God. The Israelites knelt before the stone, pledging loyalty and obedience to God in all they do. The covenant with God was not just a promise, but etched into their hearts and recorded as evidence. The ruins at Shechem prove that biblical stories are not just myths, but deeply connected to history. Every artifact uncovered here tells the story of a people, a faith, and a covenant that never fades. Shechem is a bridge between history and faith, between what has passed and what continues to endure. From an ancient city, Shechem became a symbol of commitment and faithfulness, echoing through generations. This place is not just history, but a symbol of life, loyalty, and commitment. The witness stone stands firm, reminding us that faith can endure the test of time. Today, Shechem remains a meeting point for hearts seeking the connection between history and faith. The witness stone reminds us that our commitment to God is everlasting. Like the majestic mountains, loyalty to God is eternal, rising above all difficulties. Shechem, with its history and symbolism, reminds us that faith always walks hand in hand with time. God's light always guides faithful hearts, just as it did at Shechem back then. Shechem is not just a place, but a story of a people, faith, and sacred commitments. Stories like Shechem continue to inspire today's generation, reminding us of the value of commitment, faith. Shechem is not just a historical site, but a place to learn and seek the meaning of faith in modern life. Faith is like the mountains at Shechem, strong yet mysterious, guiding us to deeper discovery. Every step at Shechem is a reminder that the journey of faith begins with small yet meaningful decisions. The steps at Shechem bring us closer to God through each step of loyalty and perseverance. From generation to generation, Shechem stands as proof that faith is an invaluable legacy. Shechem reminds us that, through the years, faith remains the guiding light of life. Every day at Shechem is a reminder that hope and faith always guide us toward the future. Shechem is where history and faith meet, reminding us that loyalty is the foundation of a meaningful life. Shechem, nestled between Mount Ebal and Mount Gerizim, is the starting point of many classic Bible stories. Here, Joshua raised a great stone as a witness to the promises and commitments of the people of Israel. It was not just a stone. It stood as a symbol of reverence and greatness. That stone, through the years, remains steadfast as a reminder of faithfulness. Shechem is not just a location. It is where promises were etched into history. That promise, recorded in the Bible, reminds us of the power of faith and commitment. The trees and stones here still echo the stories of those who lived, believed, and sacrificed. The waters flowing through Shechem resemble the flow of faith, ever present and enduring through time. Shechem stands as proof that even as time passes, eternal values remain. Imagine, standing in Shechem is like stepping into a crucial part of human history. Under the starlit sky, Shechem tells stories of loyalty and faith. The gatherings here were moments of the deepest connection between man and God. Shechem encourages us to reflect on our faith and renew our promises. It is where promises were renewed and loyalty was strengthened. Shechem is also a reminder of the connection between man, the land, and God. Shechem proves that faith will bear fruit, no matter how great the challenge is. Every sunrise over Shechem reminds us that each day is an opportunity to renew our faith. Through the Bible, Shechem continues to convey the strength of lessons that never fade. Shechem symbolizes patience and resilience, always reflecting the beauty of sincere faith. For every new generation, Shechem remains a guide through the lessons of time. Shechem remains a destination for those seeking comfort and meaning in their faith. Shechem, though time may pass, continues to shine with the strength of faith and commitment. The wings of faith soar above Shechem, where every promise is preserved forever. Under the moonlight, Shechem seems to narrate every story, every echo of prayer. The stream of Shechem proves that faith always finds its way, despite challenges. In summary, Shechem stands as a symbol of endurance and strength, affirming that faith is always the guiding light. Joshua set this stone at Shechem as a witness to the covenant between the Israelites and the Lord. This stone stands as a symbol of faithfulness and reverence to the Lord, a testament that transcends time. Joshua reminded the people that this stone would bear witness to every promise they made before God. Under the vast sky, the stone serves as an unending reminder that God is always with them, no matter how time passes. This stone is not only a witness but also a reminder to future generations about the importance of faithfulness. Though times may change, the stone remains steadfast, like the unwavering faith Joshua and the Israelites placed here. Let the witness stone remind you that faith and loyalty always guide us through every challenge. Thank you for joining me on this journey to Shechem. What are your thoughts on Joshua's witness stone? Share your opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any future videos. If you want to explore another fascinating historical site, click on the next video. See you in upcoming journeys.